Hello and welcome to Costa del Sol Chatter. As usual, lots going on the coast, many events. Many of the viewers and members have commented on my regular post about events coming up. One very interesting one posted by Victoria Pearson is there's a singles party in Malaga on November 22nd. It's €20 for a ticket and there'll be free drink and music. Now, my comment to that would be, I feel that some of these online sites like Tinder and the like, you don't really get to meet somebody. They're hiding behind anonymity. So I think this is a really good idea, and it looks quite classy with the invitations. So, maybe go to that if you want to single and mingle. Terry Foster has also posted about Sunset Boulevard on the Paseo Maritimo in Fuengirola. They're having a 70s, 80s and 90s night this Saturday. I think they do that regularly, but it's really fun. Anyway, coming up, and I don't like to mention the C word, but Christmas is coming upon us. And I can hear my colleague chuckling in the background, Stefan, because he doesn't want to hear that word till December. But my friend Michelle Shiner and I are going to do a Christmas special, and we're going to do some quite funny things, but we're going to be talking about events on the coast that are happening all throughout the Christmas period for adults and for children. We'll be all dressed up and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. That will be in the first week of December. On to more serious matters, and I'm pretty knackered this week because I have an avid interest in American politics, having lived there for 8 years. Obviously, I stayed up all night for the election. I don't really like to put my own personal opinions forward, but I would have been a Harris supporter. And now, I wanted to say, we've all heard everything about Donald Trump, and it's a non-stop news chatter about his win. I did put a post up on Costa del Sol Chatter that was ironic and funny last night, and I think a few of the members didn't catch the irony, so take a look at that. It was just meant for the fun. But one of the points that I actually made, and this is very important, because at Costa property, where I'm a real estate agent, I've had several calls since his presidential win from Americans that had already been looking for properties, and a lot was hinging on the fact that the outcome of the elections. And so I now have 3 American clients looking actively for properties on the Costa del Sol. They simply want to get away from the States with what they anticipate as Democrats to be what is going to occur under Donald Trump's administration. What I actually want to point out is that at Costa Property, we have a full range of services. Not only do I have the ability to understand the American system, but I also understand the Spanish system, along with the British and the Irish system, because I've lived in all countries. We also have many professionals, and I always say this, because we can give you a service from start to finish, whether you need a plumber or you need high-end net worth, wealth management advice. But the silver lining to what I would see the Trump cloud, and I don't think it's going to be all bad, I would rather take a rather neutral view, if I can, is that we are going to be, a lot more Americans are now looking to invest in Costa del Sol. We have an investor coming over in 2 weeks to look at several properties for his American portfolio. So this is the good news at Costa Property. Anyway, in other news, great article. It was on page 13 30 of the Euro Weekly News. My lovely friend Nicole King, she has her own show. She very funnily describes what it's like to live on the Costa del Sol when you're living in November, because you literally have to dress, and I am today, in layers, 4 layers, because you don't know whether you're going to have wind, sun, rain. So it's very much like sort of living in Ireland, really. I mean, I'm used to it, but really good article from Nicole. I really enjoyed that. Thank you. On to other things. On my beach, I'm an avid swimmer, as you know. I've never been bitten by a jellyfish, but I was in a 2-day period, 24-hour period, swimming with a friend of mine opposite near where I live, and he managed to get, it wasn't funny at the time, 3 jellyfish bites in a period of 24 hours. Now, I thought, because I've seen the movie The Heartbreak Kid with Ben Stiller, that it was a good idea not that I would do this, but it was a joke. I was trying to make him feel better, but that you should urinate on or use your own urine even, on a jellyfish bite, but that's a complete myth, by the way. So for anybody who does get a jellyfish bite, and I've so far been immune, apparently you should actually douse it with seawater and then also with warm water, because there's a lot of myths surrounding jellyfish. But the council should also be aware they need to put up the jellyfish flags when people do have jellyfish bites. Anyway, on to Chatter Chuckle. This one really made me laugh. I don't know about you folks, but the biggest thing that I found in my bathroom in the middle of the night would be a cockroach, and possibly happens maybe twice a year. But this poor woman in South Carolina woke up at 5 a.m. to find a python behind her loo, and he was enormous, let me tell you. Luckily, the police actually managed to get him into a pillowcase, and what tickled me was that he has now, the python that is, has now found his forever home. Actually, I was thinking Donald Trump was probably campaigning around that time. Anyway, also I need to finish off with the weather. It's going to be great. It's going to be cloudy tomorrow, but Saturday and Sunday is going to be nice and sunny. Saturday, they're forecasting up to 23 degrees. So all the Costa del Sol Chatter viewers, I really, really hope you have a fantastic weekend on the Costa del Sol, and it's goodbye from me.